I can report to you and tell you right now that the Wells Fargo bank location that is across the street, kind of catty corner from the 5th precinct, is now burning from the south side of the building. People are have removed boards on the side and are breaking glass and entering the bank, the Wells Fargo bank location. That is what my phone is pointed at right now. Multiple reports of vandalism is predicted here tonight. I can report to you that I have seen the creation of makeshift Molotov cocktails. I saw that being made, and lots of bricks, lots of bottles, lots of blunt instruments seem to be in preparation. Now, as I say that, please understand that there is a divide here. Not everybody here appears to be that kind of protester / rioter. A lot of these are very peaceful people with signs and chants and everything else. But there is a defying group, people who are obscuring their faces, a uniform of mostly black that seem to be preparing for some kind of conflict. I won't speculate on what's going to happen, how it's going to happen, who's going to be to blame. I'll just tell you what I see. This is a really good time to once again share the new stream that I've just started. Please share on all your social media outlets, anywhere that you're able to. Here at what is going to be a significant event again tonight, as protesters, rioters, what have you, are now in the Wells Fargo Bank. Joyous celebration has erupted as everyone has realized that plywood can be removed. chants of burn it down are now erupting as people are making entry into the Wells Fargo Bank. Could I? Yeah, I got lost mine earlier. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I see what appears to be a gas container. And the goal here, end goal, appears to be burning the Wells Fargo branch location here down. Got to get me one of those press helmets. Smoke is getting almost unbearable. I'm going to have to fade back here just a little bit. You guys be safe, all right?
How you do, man? How many views you get?
This one here is only about almost 500, but I mean, I got thousands of listeners too. All right, I'm gonna go throw my empty water bottle in this trash can right here because regardless of what's happening, I don't litter. There we go. Feel better about myself. God damn it. All right. So in the stream, I've got reports in the stream saying that multiple military trucks are heading in this direction. saw on the stream earlier somebody was reporting the Dollar Tree over here by the 5th Street or 5th Precinct. It's on fire, and I do see some black smoke coming from the back of it, so I can confirm that. As I look over the skyline of the city, from what I can see around the buildings here, I see multiple plumes of black smoke coming up from multiple places, multiple locations.
Put it down with people's masks. Dumbasses, bro. Dumbasses.
All right, here we are looking at the Wells Fargo location again at the entryway here. That was plywood was removed and a fire has been started. It looks pretty significant now. I'm not sure about the fire on the other side, if it's still burning. Yes, it is. I actually see black smoke billowing on the south side of the building as well too. So I'm reporting to you now that there's one, almost possibly for sure, two separate fires started at this Wells Fargo location right now. Take this time to share this stream. This is a perfect time to share the stream. Lots of activity going on right now that people want to see, need to see. Multiple reports of National Guard heading in this direction now. Sorry. Here's a really good screenshot right here. Somebody doing my screenshots for me tonight. Take these for me, please. Right there's a perfect screenshot. Snappy this one right now. All right, Minnesota State Police has just made an announcement warning the protesters, rioters, and what have you, that they are in violation of statutes. And I'm willing to bet that that's going to be the only warning they're going to receive. I see fires now on the police station grounds themselves, or am I seeing reflections? I can't tell yet. I believe I actually see fires there on the police station.
And you will be arrested.
Share the stream now, please. Everybody in the stream, share the stream now. This is coming up. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen very soon. I'm going to try to approach the 5th Precinct a little closer here and verify that I'm actually seeing fires and not reflections of fires. I see groups of combative rioters that are presumed to be assembling just a little bit of past the 5th Precinct here. Yes, I do see some fire on the grounds there. Doesn't look like it's structural. Just looks like it's something in the grass or what have you. Now I'm showing you both fires. There are both fires raging at the Wells Fargo location. Two fires. I can now see what appears to be law enforcement or National Guard beginning to circle around. Here comes the tear gas. Here comes the tear gas. It is going down. It is going down at the 5th Precinct, Minneapolis, Minnesota, south side of Minneapolis at the protest and rioting. I'm gonna have to try to put my gas mask on. Bear with me.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
I'm gonna try to get myself in a position of safety, away from people that are rioting, that are throwing objects at the police officers right now. Make sure I'm not hit. I'm going to try to group with these other journalists that are here right now. Have my ID in hand so I can display it easily. Try to avoid number 6 dose of tear gas tonight. You all right, brother? Object, object. The police units are moving in force. They're pressing the protesters. Protesters are attacking with objects and what have you. Tear gas is being deployed. I'm falling back. Ah, shit. All right, got the dose. Oh, fuck. All right, that's dose number 6 of tear gas. We're your lowly Filter Free America correspondent, Joey Vincent. Ah, oh my God, that shit burns. Apologize for the camera. I'm suffering right now, so bear with me. Oh. It's my number 6 of the event here the past few days. Yeah, man. Wow, 2,000 in the stream right now. I appreciate it, guys. Keep sharing it. Keep getting it out there. What's happening is happening now. Whatever's going to happen, this is it. Again, this is Joey Vincent, Filter Free America podcast, Filter Free America Media. I am just about a half a block away now from the 5th Precinct, where the ongoing protests of the following, I guess the previous 3 nights and tonight, in response to the murder of George Floyd, murdered at the hands of the Minneapolis Police Department. My phone right now is pointed. If you see any shadowy figures down there, those are law enforcement. Those are law enforcement in riot gear. They have tear gas guns. They are launching tear gas canisters. Protesters are almost in like a cross formation in the 3 intersecting streets right there. Hey. That was too close. Holy fuck. All right, the protesters appear to be adding to a already started makeshift barricade here on Nicolette, about a half a block north of the 5th Precinct. They're adding to it now, and I do see law enforcement officers pushing on the position right now. They're pushing on the position right now. I'm gonna stay in this, get as much footage as I can get for you guys. This is fucking hairy right here. Press passes are hard to see in the fog of war. Yeah. Oh, my fault, brother. I'm trying to fall back with the other members of press that I see here. Hopefully there's a little bit of safety in numbers. All right, stream, I'm back at you. Sorry about that. I got booted. There's just an area over here that just eats the signal apparently. Nothing has really changed much since the end of my stream. I think one of the last visuals I showed you was what is I can only describe as an army of law enforcement officers have retook the street in the cross streets here in front of the 5th precinct. If you can see, I'm not sure how well you can make out what you're looking at, but what you're looking at is an army of law enforcement officers. Hundreds of them, easily 200 to 300, probably more. I'm gonna try to approach what I think is a line between them and the protesters right now. I believe this is some residents from this housing area here that are putting out the fires. No fire trucks are responding. All right, these cars are getting turned around right now. They just realized that they were about to head into what it was the army of police officers I was detailing. I see a lot of Warzone comments in the. I'm following back here. More CCs being fired in our direction.
Broken. My hand is fucking broken.
Do you want to talk on live stream what happened to you?
Bro, yeah. They shot my hand while I was holding the fucking camera. They shot me in my back. How about this? How about this? They shot me all in my back. On the legs. See this shit? On the legs.
Yeah, I see them.
Oh, dude, they fucking shot me, bro. Shot me all on my back. My hand. You know what? Fuck 12. But now they're coming. They're coming. They're boxing us in. We need to get the fuck out before they box us in. When they box us in, they're gonna stretch us out. Hey, be safe, be safe.
You too, brother. Be safe. Take care. All right. Well, there we go. I don't know who that was. That might have been the mayor of Minneapolis. I'm not sure. I'm not really good at faces and names. All right. I'm trying to hang in the area here as much as I can. Trying to look as unassuming and unthreatening as possible. And see what's going to happen if the protesters are going to regroup, try again, or fall back to another location. It's another shot of the Wells Fargo location. As you can see, the flames continue to grow. There is no fire department response. Not that I can see, at least. I'm going to try to fall back here to Lake Street once again and try to give you a sense of where all the protesters have kind of fallen back to. That fire there appears to be a piece of like earth moving equipment, construction equipment, maybe like a backhoe. That seems to be in flames right now, very close to a residential apartment building as well. Once again, as it has been for the past previous nights, it's pandemonium in the streets. We're just in a different location right now.
Kmart, I realize it's burning down. Hey, don't go down there! Oh shit! Oh shit! Go! Go! They're coming! They got me! Go!
protesters are trying to direct traffic away from the large mass of law enforcement officers that that moved on them and pushed them this way. I hope people understand that they're actually doing them a great service right now, because they do not want to head their vehicles in that direction. Every vehicle I've seen proceed down that way has got targeted by laser-sighted. I think it was a combination of both rifles and tear gas guns. I can't say that for sure what I was seeing, because I could only see the laser beams, but I know I've seen both officers with rifles, with magazines in the rifles. Not sure if they're rubber bullets or not. I can't verify either way. I'm assuming maybe a combination of both, and also tear gas guns. Huh? Excuse me. Apparently that's a thing to catch 6.9s. All right, I'm seeing little small electrical explosions as the fire spreads to the, apparently the electrical lines and system attached to this small shopping center that's now fully engulfed in flames. Looking at stream, people are asking where this is at. I am streaming from South Minneapolis, Minnesota, just blocks away from the 5th precinct, where earlier tonight a protest group of thousands, not even exaggerating at all, assembled to protest the murder by the Minneapolis Police Department of citizen Greg Floyd during an arrest. This is night 4, I believe. If I'm getting any facts wrong here, please allow me a little bit of exhaustion. Over the last few nights, I've been live streaming from the 3rd precinct, where the protesting was centered at. Now tonight, after the curfew was issued for Minneapolis and St. Paul and some surrounding cities, if not all of them, the protesting has literally spread across the cities. I mean, there's protests states nationwide as well too, but here in the Twin Cities there are groups and pockets of protesting everywhere. There's degrees of perfectly peaceful protesting, some looting, and some can only be described as rioting. An example is right before you right now. A building is burning. I can only assume that it was set ablaze. I don't know what to tell you about the population down here. It's diverse in all of age, sex, race. I think it's also diverse in the reason of why people are down here. I think some people are down here, like me, being an observer, either independently, just for their own, satisfaction or their own interest or curiosity. I know there's lots of other independent media like myself who are down here as well, documenting, trying to, capture as many images as we can to give you a boots on the ground look of what's going on in these protests.